So good morning. This is going to be the first time I'm playing Transport Fever 2. My son plays it quite a bit. He's giving me lots of tips and tricks and showing me some things. We're going to start off on the small map 1x3, medium towns, medium ministries. I've got rid of the hills based on his suggestions. And I think that's going to be a good start. We're going to go for medium difficulty. No, actually, I think I might change it to easy. First go, let's make it easy. 6 cargo types I've been told, don't get rid of that and leave medium density. He has given me a list of mods to play just to make the game a bit more fun. We are getting rid of sandboxing and cost because we want to play properly. We do want to have money. And we also, when clicking on advanced, he's gone do all vehicles. And we don't have Aussie, so we're going to go American names. So let's generate the map and see how we go. So this is the map now. I will admit I did have a previous map when I started, clicked on generate map and the industries were all over the place, so I did redo it again. This one I'm really happy with as a first go. My son reckons it will be fairly easy-ish for a new person to load. We've got 4 towns. We've got Billings, Fayetteville, Oakland, and Washington. Washington, I'm just going to rename as Washington. We'll get rid of the DC. Billings, Oakland, and this one I'm going to rename as Boston. Just a bit easier to pronounce. So we've got 4 towns here. If we have a look at the size, they're all roughly the same. So let's have a look and see where we are here. We've got Billings at the bottom. That one's bread and what's that? Machines. I'm calling that bread even though it's food. So we've got a farm, we've got a factory to this. That's an easy one to get going. We also need cogs, or machines I should say, which are there. I'm going to call them cogs just because it's easier and I'm a bit dumb. So we need timber to there to there. That's a good easy one. We also need steel, which we can go from there to here and then drive it down. That's good, and then we can get into this. So that's that town sorted. This is why I like this map. Picked it, and it took 2 guys to get it right. We've got oil to refining to fuel, which is a good one. Oakland up here looks like it needs fuel, so we can always run from there to there and up. We can also run fuel, or oil I should say, while we're going up to here to make what I'm calling plastic over to here. We can run our food up to Washington, or we can just, do we have another food manufacturing plant up here? What's that? That's a consumer. No, we've only got the one food processing plant. That's stupid. That is. Okay. So we'll be running food from the bottom all the way up, and we might grab some more resources and go down, have a bit of a loop going. You might throw those 2 running down into here, and then to here, into here, and back up again. It'll be a hell of a caravan, but oh well. Those 2 are going to pour into here. We've got stone, steel here to go into here. This one, which is fine because we're going to use steel down here from that one. Okay, cool. So we could always pour that and that into here. And we got those as well, which will get us that eventually with the fuel to the plastic, which can go into here. Who else needs that? You also need, you needed cogs. Where was my cogs? Down here, so we can go them up to here. What else do we have up here? Brick. You need brick. Quarry to brick to here. That's fine. We can take that road. We can do a little round the corner we go. We might as well ferry that eventually into there as well. So we've got those 2. Might even just go that and that. Keep it nice and close. What do we got here? Timber to tools. You need tools. Where am I getting timber from? Here. So we could always go there, back again. This is actually a really good map. My son looked at this and thought this should be fairly easy to do for first go. So let's get into it. I have paused it. No, I haven't. Let me pause it. He did give me the speed slider, but he goes, don't worry about that too much to begin with, because you need to get to 1920 for trucks and build up as much money as we possibly can for trucks. So let's start off here with, we need food. So let's go food down to here and back in again. Let's try and shorten this up a little bit. If we go there, 160, 70, that takes the corner off. He's also said put these everywhere we can go a bit cheaper. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. So 5 works for me. And if we come down here, do we get a 70? No, we don't. We get a 76. And bread. We're going to put one there. I am going to just fix that. And I'm also going to go just to cut the corner off there. So if we go a new line, we want to go bread or wheat, bread, city. Want to use both. Except when it gets a bit busier, change it around. We're going to go wheat, bread, to Billings with 1 ing. Or was it 2? 2. Let's fix that. We're going to go Billings. We'll call that double L. I can't tell if I got 1 L or not. It's better. I do need to put a truck on here. Let's put you. There's something nice and cheap. So 12, that will do. So I need to put 1. I've been told I need to put 1 on here to energize the line and get it all producing. So you should start producing to here and to here. And if we unpause, that might help. Cool. So that's producing. And the other one I want to get going while we're here is that to that to that. So we want to go 75, 75. Let's get one there. How far away from here can I go? Six, good enough for me. And we'll put you, you're going up on the American games. We're going up on the right, down on the left. So I want to come up. Let's go there. So we want to go timber, planks to there. To steel. Timber, planks to cogs, we're going to call it. Yes, it's wrong, I know, but you know, looks like a cog to me. Let's just pick these 3. We will chuck in a 1,000, looks good to me. We want one of those again. Timber cogs plank, awesome. So that should start that producing. And it is. Wheat, how are we going up here? 80. Cool, so we can go. Let's go 10 for now. We're going to chuck them on our wheat. We will also go 10 on that line as well. Right, let's got those 2 going. What else do we have? The other one here was that, and then we can run it down to here. what do you need down here? You need cogs swap. We need to get cogs going. So if we, and I was trying to stop zooming in and out like a crazy person. So if we go road, to there, road to there. I do want to go road to here. Okay, so let's see if we can just make it a little bit cheaper. Right, so we need a depot. On this side, somewhere that's cheap. Don't really know where along here is cheap, is it? That's not a bad spot. I like that one. This one we're not going to have a lot of choice. This one, oh, 75. I'll take that. Where are you? There you are. So let's go. New line. We want pull to there, and we want to go ore to there. So the pink one is hold steel, and the blue one is ore steel. We get a little wrong one. We don't want trains. I have been told as well not to use trains until later in the game because they will destroy your bank balance. So we'll see how we go. I need 2 of those. We'll put 1 on coal, 1 on ore. Both are producing. We'll give them a little time to ramp up. Not making anything down here yet. Are we making anything down here? $9,000. I love it. Look at that go. That looks fantastic. Super happy with how that's going. If we go to here, what's the line doing? Oh yes, the line is making money. 46,000. Cool. So I'm going to pump on some more onto this line. Let's get it busy. If 10 are going to make that, let's go big or go home. These guys here are still going down. They've not started their run yet. You have picked up. So we're going to get some more onto both these lines here. Let's go coal. And ore. They are awesome, man. Look at that. They are sensational. Look at those gates in them. The wheels go around, the horses like time. That's sensational, buddy. I like it. Right. So let's just spin back to where we are so I don't get confused as to what we're doing. Right, so eventually we're going to go from here to here and down to here, which is going to be a bit of a trek, but you know, it will be what it will be. We will straighten that out just for the giggles of it to begin with. And that, then we can go across. We may even go across from here, I reckon. Why is it 145? It's just the distance, isn't it? Yeah, no, we'll go with that. Cool. Okay, so we've got that to that. I do need to wait for those to go down, but we might put the line in anyway. So we're going to go from that one to that one. Now that is a straight 1-to-1. This is a 2-to-1. That's 2-to-1. Our fairly spread out here. We do have a ton of wheat. Let's get some more trucks in. wheat. And I should get them pouring out of there. Let's speed this back up again. Right, you're starting your run up. How are we looking here? Oh, you're only on one side. We need you on both sides. That's better. Apologies for the sniffles. I'm doing a bit of a history going. Okay, so that is good. Let me go back to the view. Let's get another tip in here. We're not 102, but 10. Timber. How are we going with money here? We've got through quite a lot of it. Now, you are all the way down. You've made $8,000. Cool. You've also made $8,000. So this line will hopefully soon make some money, and I haven't picked those over. Have I done that for coal? No, I haven't. And line 1. Line 1, it is steel to cogs. Okay, so we've got ore there. I want another 10 on that because it's going to make us some good money. 10 to coal. Or 10 to the pink one, whatever that was. Let's go another 10 to the blue one, which is the ore. Cool, because we have bucket loads and bucket loads. We have production starting to slowly happen here. So it's 4, 2 and 2 into 1. So we've got that ramping up now. So we want to go a vehicle. Let's get that other line now energized. So we're going to go steel to cogs. So it should start producing something in a minute. And we are good. We have our first 2. So that's our first vehicle done. Get our next vehicle on there as well, so that's going alright. Alright, how's billings going with this bread? We're getting 40. That's alright. We could probably do with some more on here though. How's this line going? We're making 107,000, right? Let's just go another 10 on there. How's our pig line now? We're making money. 100 that. Cool, we're making money there as well. Let's get another 10 onto here. Timber. Now, what's our lines doing? Let's have a look here. Line statistics, balance. Anyone not making money is still cogs. That's fine. They're all making, which is good. We've all got a lot of vehicles. Our frequency of cogs is alright, but let's see how we're going here with cog production. 10. Let's put another vehicle on it. Got a couple more actually. You've got some. Awesome. Cool. So too much production is not going to be enough up here. So what we're going to do is another 10. We'll go here. We'll add another 10 into that as well. Which definitely chews up some money. But we are making money, and you've got to spend money to make money. So the next one I want to do, because is what was bricks, that. We've got oil to there. So where I've got some money, let's just join up. Ooh, don't know why I was doing that. That's a bit ugly. Let's go to that. So 168. We can do that a bit better. Whoa. 28. 90. 26. And 6 is not bad. Don't know if I really want to route it through the town. So I'm just going to go from there. Ooh, 200. It's not much. Let's go to there. Let's do that. So if we chuck in more, we've got some money. One along here, we can get it for a decent price. 78. Ooh, I saw 77 there. 76. 76. We want 1, 2. That is a 2 to 1. That's okay. We want to go vehicles. So put this anywhere along this line here. That looks good to me. Let's get 1. We'll put him on our line 1, which is oil to. What is that? That is oil to refined. I don't want to. I've changed the name of it, haven't I? So that is refined. Right, so let's go. Oil. Refined. Now that's energized that line up, has it? Yes, it has. Apologies, I do have the sniffles. It's bloody annoying. Let's check them on oil refined. Now our next line, because it's 2 to 1. You know, vehicles going from there to there. Don't need to put anything on that line to begin with. Let me just make sure we're using both. Cool. And same thing again here. That one is going to be refined fuel. Right, so we have one here. You're already on your way back. Where are you going now? Let me just take a screenshot of that because I reckon that looks pretty cool. And go back in. So you're going to come up. Cost me 2.5. What are you going to reward me with? You've doubled. You've 8 to 2. Right. Let's get another 10 on this line because that's going to be a good earner. Oil refined. And I'm even thinking of just chucking another 10 on there to begin with because that is going to be such a good money earner. Oil refined, cool. Now we've got oil going to here. Once I know he's got oil, I am going to put one vehicle on. Making sure we've got enough oil stored. We have. You can go refined fuel, which is you. And we've already got some sitting here ready to go. Now where's my rebuild? There you are, cool. happy with 5. Cool. Now it's going to be you. Awesome. So we've got 8. We can get some more on here. And put them on the refined fuel line as well. So that should get rid of what's there. Now, do we have a town that wants fuel? You don't, you do, but that's a bit far to go at the moment. Don't really know if we want to cross the river with that. But that's one part that's going. We are making money. We're doing really, really well here. So if we just have a look, our towns aren't really doing much except for Billings, because Billings is getting bread. We've got a ton here. Now, how are we going here with steel? Tons for steel. Right, let's get some more onto that. We've got 38. And I want to make this bigger. I'm not losing production. So that's now 42. We got 8 for it to 32. 41. Let's got another 4 on there. Because that should also now start to ramp up. What's our road situation like here? Is it going right? Are they all using both sides? Yes. Using both? Yes, you are. Sort of slightly suspicious of using all lanes. No, that looks like we are. Get rid of that, and get rid of that. 55 now, we're doing really well. Let's just chuck another 5 on there. We can obviously ramp up production even more. If we got 200, we're shipping 74. So if we go 5, 10, 15, 20. This one here we've got 83, we're producing, we've got 120 units. So this one here could do with more, because I think down here we've got enough for at the moment. This road here is going to get busy in a minute. So what we might do eventually is upgrade this section here. We can do that now. Double do it so we can get more vehicles around here. Get rid of some of this build up that we've got. 76, 16, 40. Let's go another 5. We come down here to our bread situation. We have 1. We have 66. We have a bucket load of bread. So we might, how many do we have on the Billings bread? Around 40. Let's get another 9 on here. Let's make it 50 straight up. It's making money, so I'm happy to spend the money. Now this line here, planks, we can go 65. We are producing lots 30. I'm going to double that. Whoa, not enough money. Let's go 5 then. And we got 2 lots of 5 in. I'm happy with that. We've got, where are we sitting our cogs? Steel, we need cogs. We don't have enough steel coming down. So just slowly keep increasing our production and our running costs. Now we've got We have cogs to town. Now, where do we want cogs in this village? All the way over here. Right, so we want to go... We want to go there. Let me just extend this little street on a bit. And we'll do it so we can get out of here. So now we need, while we're coming down, for cogs to there. Cogs to Billings. Now we have a vehicle here. Yep, cool. Let's get one on the line. Cogs Billings. That should start production going. Cool. That should start some cogs popping out. This is going to be our bottleneck here, though. We've got 102. Awesome. So we've got... We're losing cogs as well. I don't want to be losing the damn things. So let's put one of those on. What does that hold? It's 88. What we're doing right here. We are getting busy though. Let's just extend. Do that because they are coming in on the right hand side. Don't really want the one, but I can't avoid that, so let's go steel. That's right. We'll go coal as well. See, that just spreads out the road a little bit more. Fantastic. We've got stone, we've got cogs. We've got steel down to here. Don't have a lot of production happening at the moment. It definitely did a line into there, yes. And this line definitely has a vehicle on it. Yep, cool. And you're here. You've got nothing on you. See, it's going to be costing me money at the moment. So we've got timber, we need steel. Where's my steel supply train going? We're going right here, so I'll let that just run for a little bit. We are making money. Cogs, steel to cogs is not yet, but I think all the trucks poured out of here instead of out of here, so we'll just have to suck that up and deal with it. Cogs billing isn't, for obvious reasons. The rest of them are going all right. We've got some money here. One last thing, refined fuel. Definitely need some more. And let's just extend this out a little bit. Check another one there as well, because I do not want to be losing any oil. Oil to fuel, how many do we have now? 12. 12 plus 48, so we've still got more we can put on. Just got another 5, we're out of money. No, we don't have enough for 2. No, we do. Just got 4 out of that. Got another couple. We've got vehicles all the way up here, which is good. Just got another 2 on that, and then I think we'll call this episode done. I reckon we're doing alright to begin with. We are making good amounts of money, apart from still cogs, and we understand why. Refined fuels just started going, and cogs billings is good under control, but wheat down here is making us a killing. Cold steel up here is doing well. Order steel is doing well. What's the other one here? This one here, which is oil refined, is doing really well as well. So we're going to keep ramping this up. We are making money here, which is lovely. We do need to pay back our $500,000 loan, but we'll worry about that because it's only cost us 30 grand. We are making money each year. So far we're doing really well. What I'm going to do next time is let that just play through a bit. And I reckon next time we're going to go that into here. Quarry to brick in. These two into steel, timber, to planks, to tools, because Oakland wants tools. This one needs bricks, we got that sorted. We've got steel, which we can then, in from here down to here, we need to move our refined, well, from here, all the way up to there, so we can get to that. That's going to be a lot of effort, so that might break the last one. We might just redo this line here and get a ton more, because as you can see here, we've got plenty of oil being produced. We've got 30 vehicles. Give that another 10. We have congestion here yet. Oh, we have a little bit of congestion. So just before we disappear. But this is going to get really busy really quickly. So we'll make sure we've got 3 and 4. And also 3 and 4. So that should then start to spread it out. She'll also be able to put a ton more capacity on it. Excellent. So you're dropping off. Cool. You're doing your thing. Excellent. We have a ton of fuel. Okay, so we're going to leave it there on this episode. I think we're making a really good start. We've broken $1 million in the bank here to begin with, which is sensational. Done it, but we are earning $1 million, which is great. Not bad for the first 10 years of this area. We're going to call this, what have we got here? Whoop. What are we going to call this? We've got 4 towns. Boston, Washington. Should we just call it Washington Flats? Right, out of that, let me copy that. And yeah, so we'll see you next time when we're going to do the northern area. And build out the stone and everything else for Boston. And also for Oakland. But yeah, thanks for watching. Any comments, leave them below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It does really help. Have a great day all.